Hi, I'm Hayden Johnson, and this is a tribute to my grandfather.
Hi. Hi, we're here from California.
We all have those people in our lives that are game changers. Those people that help us to become who we are right now and help us strive for our goals tomorrow. They are rare, and you're lucky if you meet one or two of those people in your entire life. I knew someone like that, and he touched every person's life that he ever met. That someone, that man, was my grandfather. I want to honor him by telling you some memories that I have with him and some of the things that he left behind for all of us to carry on. He taught us so many lessons, and not only did he teach me these lessons in character, love, and hard work, but he taught all of you in the audience. I'd like to start with some memories that he left for me because they really show you who he was, and they're very special moments in my life. And then I would like to talk to you a little bit about the legacy that he left behind for all of us to carry on. The first memory I'd like to share with you is when I turned 14. On my 14th birthday, we went to a birthday dinner at my grandparents' house. After dinner, my grandpa had just disappeared. He came back upstairs with a shotgun in his hands that I had looked at for a long time, and I just loved it. And he handed me the shotgun and said, "Happy birthday." And then he said, Now show you you can be a man and take care of the shotgun. You need to use it, clean it, and keep it safe. Part of being a man is being responsible for your things. I'll never forget that day that he looked at me with those approving eyes and said I was a man. It gave me a real sense of pride. I tell you this to show you that he had deep values of integrity, responsibility, and hard work, and he counted on me to carry on these values for the rest of my life. This is one of the most cherished memories I have of my grandfather, and I hope that he's looking down on me right now smiling and still proud of the man that I've become today. This brings me to my next point, the legacy that he left behind for all of us, so that we can carry it on for the rest of our lives. The first thing that he taught us was the love that he had for his family and his wife. I'll never forget the story that my mom always tells us about how the first time my grandma recognized my grandma and she was wearing those red pedal pushers. He used to tell that story to my mom all the time. And it shows the love not only for his family, but as for his wife, for the fact that he could remember what she was wearing 50 years earlier. The second thing that he left for us was the value of hard work and taking care of business. My dad always tells a story about how my grandpa would cut wood to get out of the way because he could outwork two men with a chainsaw. He was a man among men when it came to cutting wood. My Uncle Doug told a story at his funeral about how he would cut extra wood during the winter to put food on the table if he had to sell it. It didn't matter how hard things got. My grandpa would always provide for his family. And he taught us that with a willingness to work hard and the love from your family, you could do anything. This leads me to the last thing, and probably one of the most important things. My grandpa taught us to love ourselves and be happy in whatever path we chose. He used to tell all of his grandkids, it doesn't matter what you choose to do, as long as you can provide for your family and come home from work with a smile on your face. It was so simple, yet it was so profound. No matter what we chose to do, we know Grandpa would always support us. And nobody can take that away from us. He's looking down from heaven right now, smiling at all of us. This is so evident in the way that he loves his own kids and is so proud of them, like Butch, Kathy, Aunt Debbie, Uncle Doug, and my dad. He loved all of them despite the diversity of their paths, and he was so proud of all of them. Grandpa taught us so much, and if I had to say it all, it would take years. He gave us the knowledge to live happy lives, and he filled our lives with joy every single day. He helped me to understand what it is to be a man, and whenever I get lost, I'll always look to the sky for guidance. He left behind a legacy of love that most people will never experience. He showed us that hard work and taking care of business is very important, and never something to be forgotten, no matter how hard it becomes. We can all know, or we can all rest, knowing that Grandpa is looking down on us and watching over us. And he knows that the lessons and gifts that he gave us in his lifetime will never be forgotten as long as we have a say. I would like to close with a poem that my cousin wrote. This poem's called I'll Blow You a Kiss, and it's by Ryan Barnett. It was written October 2014. Would a man to have known, where do I even start? From the kindness he showed, to the warmth of his heart. Take a look back through all the years. He brought smiles and laugh. He brought joy and now tears. I cannot express all the sadness I feel. It's hard to believe that this is all real. I know how it hurts. The pain is so deep. But wipe up the tears. He wouldn't want us to weep. Acceptance to heaven, what a sight to imagine. He was a gentle soul that was full of compassion. This is what makes this goodbye so hard. Missed by friends, family, and the birds in the backyard. I know how it seems, as dark as the night. Rest easy knowing that he has found the light. It doesn't make sense, everything is so tangled. But by God's grace, heaven gained a new angel. And now he'll watch over us from heaven above. He'll be there to guide us with all of his love. Life goes on, for it's a new day. I'll take comfort in knowing I'll see you someday. But until that day comes, I'm never alone, 'cause you live in our hearts, your brand new home. I say this with love, as I blow you a kiss. I love you, Papa. You'll forever be missed. Thank you.